What's going on, everybody? My name is Matski and welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. In this one, we get things started with season 2. The transfer window is here. We have a fresh new budget ready to work with, £280 million for spending. It's time to bring in some quality players to strengthen the squad even more, make another run for the Premier League trophy. And on top of that, we also have the Champions League in which we will be competing now. And you know I want to get my hands on that trophy. To start things off, we're going for the main man, Frenkie de Jong. He's been heavily linked with the move to Manchester United in real life, and I think with the way the team is set up for us this year, he is the #1 target that I want to bring into that midfield. Since we are going for Frenkie de Jong, one of the starting midfielders is going to have to make way. That means I'm going to try to include Declan Rice in this deal. Let's see if we can save some money by adding him in, and I'm going to throw 100 million at them. Xavi, what do you have to say, my man? They want 145 plus Declan Rice. Now, realistically, if I were to sell Declan Rice, I could probably get around 80 million pounds for him, maybe 90. So is it worth including him in the swap deal? I wonder how much we could get Frenkie de Jong for if we remove Declan Rice from the deal. Would they accept 165 million? They want 176. If we can get that down to 170, I'll gladly take that deal for Frenkie de Jong. That means they only value Declan Rice at about 45 million pounds because they wanted 125 plus Declan Rice. So if we can get him for 170 and then move Declan Rice on, we'll actually be saving money and making more money. There it is, 170 million pounds for Frenkie de Jong. The deal is done. Barcelona need to recoup some transfer money. Their finances aren't looking too good and they accept that deal. I know it's a lot of money, but Frenkie de Jong, 89 overall. He's such a solid midfielder. I think he's the man for us to take the team to the next level. Frenkie de Jong, welcome to Manchester United. He's going to be playing on the left side of central midfield. I also changed the formation a bit to a 4-3-3 attacking with Bruno playing right behind the striker. Now, unfortunately, I think this means that we're going to have to move on from Declan Rice. It was either going to be him or Tchouaméni, and I feel like Tchouaméni has the better overall stats, and I think he could grow more as well. So unfortunately, Declan Rice, thank you for your services, but you're going to be transfer listed. The next position that I really want to strengthen in is center back. Of course, Ndika was good for us. He played well last season, but he's an 82 overall. We need somebody a little bit more proven, higher overall. The guy I want is Matthijs de Ligt. He's playing out in Italy right now for Juventus, but I don't know if life over there in Italy has been too good to him. I don't know if he's been enjoying his football as much as he'd like, and maybe a move away, a change of scenery is what's best for him in his career at this point. And the last position that I really want to look to strengthen and change things up is striker. We have Ronaldo there, but he is in the last year of his contract. Now, I think I'm going to sell Ronaldo. I know it's crazy. He scored like 40 something goals in the Premier League alone last season, but I think we need to go a younger route, bring in the striker for the next generation, and we might as well cash in on Ronaldo while we still have the chance to do so. I have 4 to 5 players here that I am very interested to bring in. Darwin Nunez, this guy's been requested. He's only an 82 overall, but I don't think that's fair value. Plus, we can grow him no problem. He'll be in the mid-80s by January for sure because he's a goal-scoring machine. The next one is Kylian Mbappe. Now, this one is a little unrealistic, I guess you could say, but given where we are in this career mode, in this universe, Manchester United just won the Premier League, all right? Erling Haaland is playing for Manchester City, as we know, and what better way to write a rivalry between Haaland and Mbappe than to have the two superstars playing in Manchester. Haaland with City, Mbappe with United. It's like Ronaldo and Messi playing for Real Madrid and Barcelona. We get the two young superstars playing for rival clubs. I think that would be very interesting. And what better player to replace Ronaldo with than Mbappe, the player that idolized Cristiano Ronaldo. We definitely don't have the money to sign him, but with maybe a few sales, that might happen. The next player on the list is Harry Kane. He's a little bit older. He was rumored with a move away from Tottenham last year. Of course, we all know what he's capable of. Not the fastest, though. Then we have Vlahovic, another Juventus player, young superstar striker in the making. He's an absolute beast. And then this guy right here, Christopher Nkunku. Huge fan of his game. I think he's a phenomenal player. He was tearing it up in the Bundesliga this year. And as you can see, he could also play striker. He's originally a cam, but he can play striker. And Manchester United are rumored with a move for him as well. He would be a little bit pricey too, about 140 million pounds, I would say. But an 89 overall, that's crazy. That might be a player we should look at. So those are the options for striker. I'm going to leave it for now. Let's see if we can make some sales and bring in some more money. Transfer offer here for Scott McTominay. We might be able to get some good money for him. They want to make a swap deal. They included Wijnaldum in the deal. And Mauricio Pochettino says yes. So 45 million pounds for Scott McTominay. I personally would rather cash in with 45 million pounds than keep him on the team. A little bit of unfortunate news here. It looks like Newcastle United is interested in bringing Darwin Nunez in. So it looks like our decision for our next striker might have to come a bit quicker than I originally would have liked. I definitely don't want him going to Newcastle United. That's for sure. So let's see if we can pull off a little cheeky deal here. What I would love to do here is to have a little swap deal with Benfica. Anthony Martial, he's also an 82 overall. He's valued at 29 million. Can we get Darwin Nunez for a discounted price? Let's throw in Anthony Martial plus 15 million pounds and a 15% sell-on clause. What do you have to say, Benfica? Ooh, they want 40 million plus Martial. How does that make any sense? All right, how about 45 million pounds? I know you accepted 50 from Newcastle. 67. What the hell is this guy on? He accepted 50 from Newcastle. What is this? They'll have to consider a 50 million pound offer for Darwin Nunez. That's not really the answer I wanted to hear. They want 64 million plus a 10% sell-on clause. To be honest with you guys, I know a lot of you have requested Darwin Nunez. A lot of you want to see him at Manchester United. He's on the verge of making a move in real life, it seems, as Manchester United are one of the teams rumored for his signature. Might be something we explore in the future. But Darwin Nunez, let's keep a little bit of realism in this career mode, at least in some sense. 55 million. They accept the deal. Darwin Nunez is officially a Manchester United player. Honestly, I'm super excited with this signing. Young, talented player. We'll get him up in overall in no time. I know on paper it might seem like a downgrade, going from an 88 overall Cristiano Ronaldo to an 82 overall Nunez. But look at the upside. The potential is there. Ronaldo's in his last year. It's time to move on. The fairy tale was written. We got the Premier League title that Ronaldo came back to secure. Here we go. Transfer offer for Cristiano Ronaldo coming in from Leicester City of all places. All right, Brandon Rodgers, 80 million. What do you say? They say 67. All right, I'm going to come back with 75 million. 75 million pounds and Cristiano Ronaldo is yours. 73.2. That sounds like a deal to me. Thank you very much, Cristiano Ronaldo. Have fun at Leicester City. I don't think you're going to enjoy it there as much as you did here. I don't know what to do here. PSG come in for an offer for Bruno Fernandes, not a player I was looking to move on from. They're offering 135 million pounds. We could potentially sell him for 200 million. If we sell Bruno for 200 million, I mean, of course, I would go for Christopher and Nkunku at that point. I just don't know how you guys would react to something like this. Let me know down in the comments below. I think I'm going to hold off on this for now. Would you be okay with a complete change up in the squad if that means we bring in a lot more players for a lot more money? I know I already made a few transfer signings, but also throw down some recommendations of players you'd like to bring into the squad. So for now, I'm going to reject it, but let me know. Would you be fine with seeing Bruno Fernandes leave the club for around 200 million pounds? Another offer for Rafael Varane. I'm going to try to get around 85 to 90 million for him. At that price, I'll be willing to move on. So that means for 85 million pounds, we could probably say goodbye to Rafael Varane. This way we could bring in De Ligt for sure. 29 years old. We're trying to bring more youth into the squad. I'm going to say yes. 85 million. Bayer Leverkusen are willing to pay that amount. Again, Rafael Varane, thank you for your services, but the money was just too good to pass up on. Now it's time for another big transfer. Liverpool come in with an offer for Declan Rice. Our rivals are looking to pick up the central midfielder. His value is up at 100 million, so it was worth it. Take him out of that deal for Frenkie de Jong because we could pick up a lot more money for him. He wants to negotiate. Let's give him a negotiation. 90 million pounds. That's our final offer. Well, Mr. Klopp, my final offer is 90 million. You can take it or leave it. He says yes. Mr. Jurgen Klopp is trying to play hardball. He says that's our final offer and he folds to the 90 million. Just the transfer negotiating skills on display there. Since Rafael Varane has left the club, I'm going to look to bring in Matthijs de Ligt. He's a general at the back, 87 overall, 22 years old. Reunite him with his old Ajax teammates. I think it's a no-brainer to bring this guy in. And we have a deal. So we sold Varane for 85. We bring in de Ligt for 105. I'm really liking the look of this squad right now. We have a lot of good young players, a lot of room for growth. We may look to bring in another center back. Let me know some suggestions down below of any other center backs you'd be interested in seeing playing for Manchester United. Going into this season, I'm going to make some more changes to the sliders, making it a little bit more difficult for us. Shot error and pass error is down to 10. The goalkeeper ability, I bumped it up to an 80 from a 75. Marking is staying at 60. And then I also reduced the first touch control error down to 15. So let's see how that goes. Looking for a little bit more of a challenge this season for sure. So here we go. Time for the first match of the episode. We got the FA Community Shield in this one. There's the starting 11. New look Manchester United. Can we get our hands on some silverware early, right to start the season off? So here we go. Back at Wembley Stadium. Of course, last time out against Liverpool at Wembley didn't go our way as we were knocked out of the FA Cup semi-final in dramatic fashion. Can we get our revenge on them? Sadio Mane out wide, cross comes in. De Ligt is there to cut it out. Can we catch him on the counter now? We turn it over again. Liverpool's press is relentless and we keep giving them the ball right back. Another excellent block from De Ligt. Can we make something happen here without turning the ball over? The first 15 minutes it's been all Liverpool, but now Jurrien Timber is in some space and he can turn on the pace to run. I see Jadon Sancho. Can we move the ball into him? Little ball roll in. Jadon Sancho with the left. Good save there from Alisson. Turnover. Diogo Jota in space. Thiago takes a shot. Mane gets the rebound, and it's 1-0. I mean, it's no surprise. Honestly, the way that we've been freaking playing in this first half, we don't deserve anything. Can't string passes together. Can't make any moves off the ball whatsoever. And Liverpool are in front. 1-0. Fully deserved. Tchouaméni picks it off. Can he have the curling effort? Alisson pulls out a great fingertip save. Ball goes into Bruno. De Ligt. He makes a pass to Tchouaméni with his left. And just before halftime, we're able to equalize. We put the pressure on there a little bit. And I think the decision to stick with Tchouaméni over Declan Rice is going to pay off. De Ligt picking up an assist out of all people. Starts his Manchester United career off. Let's go. 1-1 just before halftime. Great time to score. That's halftime. I have to say, for the majority of that first half, Liverpool were dominating us. We couldn't string any passes together whatsoever. But we picked it up a little bit near the end. Equalized 1-1, and now it's time to come back in the second half. Oh, another turnover. Stupid turnover, and Bobby Firmino comes on. Oh man, then that's just phenomenal passing there from Liverpool. Stupid turnover on my end. I can't be doing that. Every time the AI score, it's because I turn the ball over and give it right back to them. Great run from De Jong there, who sees Tchouaméni. Can he get the second goal of the game? That's 2 for him. I think he had like 3 goals all of last season, and he's already got 2 in this one. And they're fantastic goals to add to that. Frenkie de Jong with a nice run from the midfield, avoiding tackles along the way. Picks out a beautiful pinpoint pass there. Great finish as Alisson was coming out, and it's all squared up. Let's go. Liverpool moving the ball excellently here, but De Ligt is there to cut it out. Except I turn it over again. Don't tell me they're going to make us pay it. How the hell did that go in the net? And Dika gets his foot on it. De Gea gets a hand on it. And of course, it's Bobby Firmino who gets another goal. That's my fault, though. I can't be... Again, I just turned the ball over. And the referee blows for full time. We just did not play well enough there whatsoever. We didn't deserve to win, and we didn't win. We lost. Salah, Mane, Firmino getting the goals. Who else would score? And Liverpool win the FA Community Shield. Some more transfer business here. We got an offer for Diogo Dalot, whose contract is expiring at the end of this season. So I'm going to look to sell him and bring in a replacement right back. And I think you guys will appreciate who we bring in for that position. Now that we sold Diogo Dalot, I'm going to look to bring in Jed Spence. This guy tore it up for Nottingham Forest this season, helping them achieve promotion to the Premier League. It's going to be so exciting to see Nottingham Forest in the Premier League next season. So I'd love to bring him in. He's a great player. I love what he brings. I love his abilities. There we go. Welcome Jed Spence to Manchester United. We now have a match in the UEFA Super Cup. I know the FA Community Shield didn't go our way, but this trophy right here, this is something that I want to win. It looks like Bayern Munich won the Champions League last year. We, of course, won the Europa League, a battle of the 2 European Cup winners. I want this trophy. Let's take down the reigning Champions League winners. And let's start the season off by proving to the world that Manchester United are back and are serious contenders to be named the best club in Europe. Here it is, time to kick off the UEFA Super Cup up against Bayern Munich for this one. This is a good opportunity for us to challenge ourselves and see how we do against one of the best clubs in Europe. Darwin Nunez is going on a run. Can Jadon Sancho find him? The ball goes over the top. Great little touch there from Darwin Nunez. He stays on it, and he puts it in the back of the net. The young Uruguayan striker. Excellent run, excellent touch. Sends it home past Manuel Neuer. Gets his first goal for Manchester United in the UEFA Super Cup. He had to fight off 2 Bayern Munich defenders for that one. Bangs it home with his left foot, and our new number 9 starts this one off for us with an excellent finish. Let's go. Here comes the Bayern Munich press. After a couple passes, though, we're able to play through it. The ball goes out wide to Darwin Nunez, who takes a touch, plays it into Sancho, who plays in Bruno and Manuel Neuer. An excellent save there from the German international. That does it for the first half. An excellent goal from Darwin Nunez to give us the lead. His first goal for Manchester United. Bruno then was denied late by Manuel Neuer, who pulled out an excellent save. 1-0 going into the second half. Let's keep it going. Bruno now sees Darwin Nunez in space. He rolls inside. Can he finish? Another excellent save there by Manuel Neuer. A great run and piece of dribbling there from Darwin Nunez, who's really finding his game for us right now. But an excellent save from Manuel Neuer. No real options. Sancho does well to hold it up. Bruno finds Frenkie de Jong. De Jong plays it out wide to Theo Hernandez. who cuts the ball back into Rashford, and Marcus Rashford. What a finish there with his left. After an excellent piece of passing, the ball goes out wide to Theo Hernandez, who cuts it back beautifully to Marcus Rashford, and no hesitation there from the young man, who bangs it home into the top right corner with his left foot. An excellent finish there. No chance for Manuel Neuer on that one. 2-0 for Manchester United in the UEFA Super Cup. Bayern really put the press on us there, but after an excellent piece of passing, we're able to play around it and find ourselves the second goal. They turn the ball over, though. You don't see that often from Bayern Munich. Can we make them pay for their mistakes? Nunez does well to find Sancho out wide. Sancho's got Alphonso Davies, but he cuts the ball into Darwin Nunez, who takes a shot, and another save by Manuel Neuer. There's a reason why he's one of the top goalkeepers in the world. Another save to deny Darwin Nunez of another goal. And there it is. The referee blows for full time. 2-0 for Manchester United. We had some excellent chances there. Darwin Nunez really stepped up this play in this one. He had a lot of good chances, scored one. Marcus Rashford, he also scored a beautiful goal. And that's the UEFA Super Cup for us there. I know it's not the biggest trophy, but it's always nice to win it. That's a trophy in the cabinet already. The UEFA Super Cup. Let's go. Great way to start off the season. I'm going to end the episode off right there. In the next episode, we're going to kick things off in the Premier League up against Wolves. Remember to leave your transfer suggestions down below. We still have plenty of money in the transfer budget. We can make a few moves before the window closes. I'm happy with the signings we made already. And on that note, I'm going to leave you. It's been Matsky, and peace.